Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we are going to talk about Aerodrome Finance, which is number 79 crypto by market cap, and discuss what potentially lies ahead for Aero in terms of its simple moving average, dollar cost average, and regression based analysis. What is the estimated bull target for Aero? None of the content is financial advice. Let's get started. Over the last 24 hours, this particular crypto has rallied by about 13.5%, a healthy gain, although over the last 7 days it's declined by about 6.5%. And also the market cap is under 1 billion by ranked. It's ranked number 79 by market cap. Volume based is at around 40 million, almost 1/20th of the market cap is being traded. In terms of the tokenomics, almost half of the total supply is in circulation. 1.33 billion is the total supply. Circulation is at around 670 million. Aero token does not have a max supply. In terms of the tokenomics related discussion, if you see, this is a fairly newly released token in February of 2024, almost 8 months ago. And in terms of price versus market cap analysis, there has been some difference. Again, if you account for the first initial distribution at around April of 2024, from that point onwards, you can see in April the price was much higher than what it is today. Back then the price was around $2.13, and market cap was at around 600 million back then. Now the market cap is at around 800 million, but the price of Aero is lower than the price previously. This is because I think new tokens getting released in the market, diverting the attention from the market cap growth, and that market cap growth not reflecting in the price because newer tokens are getting released. So what means that in terms of token unlocks, thing to look for if there are any new token releases for Aerodrome Finance, and if there are any token unlock related events. If you are interested in that, please subscribe to the channel. Also give this video like to see these kind of metrics and their impact on price action. This particular crypto is related to AMMs, and again, base is central liquidity hub, providing liquidity engine and vote based governance for the purpose of next generation AMM making, and providing a decentralized exchange for liquidity based activities. Again, if you focus more on the content that we have on the website related to Aerodrome Finance, you would find that there are 3 models that we have developed for Aerodrome Finance. All of the models are developed using statistics and regression based analysis, and also moving averages. The first is the SMA based model, which is the relationship between the price and the 20-week moving average for Aerodrome. Again, starting the 20-week move for Aerodrome began in June of 2024. Again, the token was launched sometime in February, between February and April of 2024. Right now, the price, today's price at around $1.15, comes at around 75% risk, 25% reward. That is because the price is fairly elevated from the 20-week moving average. When the price is under the 20-week moving average, like it was in 6th of September 2024, price at around 51 cents, represented risk level of around 16%, 84% reward. You can see over here that is the quote unquote best time to consider Aero whenever the risk levels are between 0 and 0.1 or 0.1 and 0.2. This is color coded based on the risk level and proportional difference between the price and the 20-week moving average. You can check how it is calculated on the bottom of the screen. Again, all of the content is available for free. You don't have to sign up or pay for anything. The link is cryptoweeklies.com on the bottom of your screen. The second model that we have is the DCA model, based on the proportional distance between not the simple moving average but the fair value regression line for polynomial regression based fair value line for Aerodrome. This polynomial regression based fair valuation for Aerodrome is coming in at around $1.52. Right now it's at the price is at around $1.21. That means the price per the fair value is slightly undervalued. In terms of how low it is, it's close to the bottom regression price at around $1.05. If you look at the risk levels in terms of DCAing, right now it's between the 0.2 and 0.3 risk based on the proportional distance between the price and the regression based fair value. And the key price levels, again, essentially if you round off risk to zero, again risks are never zero. If you round off them at zero, the price corresponding to zero risk at around 97 cents. Right now the price is between this 0.1 and 0.15 risk. That means between 10 to 15% risk. Price at around $1.26. If you go beyond to the some of the peaking related risk levels, they are coming at around price action between $2.50 and $2.90. So if the token were to have a monumental rise to, let's say, $2.50, that would be considered a topping scenario in the short term. Again, these are not longer term forecasts. These are just estimating how the distance between the current price and the peak regression coming in at around $2.50. What risk levels could the price present if the price is trading close to the top of the regression channel. Again, this purpose is to identify the valuation zone for Aero. The last but not the least is the time weighted average price based risk analysis. The blue line corresponds to the time weighted average price. Below that price is currently coming in at around 88 cents. Whenever the token price is below 88 cents, again below this blue line, this is fairly ranged between 80 cents and about 95 cents. Whenever the price is below this line, again the color code represented by this plum color, essentially the low risk color code, the risks are essentially can be rounded off to zero. Again, not too long ago, that is again almost till September 18th, those risk levels were zero. Whenever the risks are low, potentially the rewards are high. Right now the risk level is at around 29 to 30% risk, 70% reward. The price at around again $1.15, traced by our model as early as today morning. In terms of analyzing some of the narratives in the market of mention, again the bullish sentiment on this narrative cloud over the last 7 days has died down. Again, there was much prominent presence of this bullish narrative. The size of the narrative determines how many discussions are happening related to that narrative. Again, Bitcoin definitely garnering a lot of attention over the last 7 days, particularly today, followed by Ethereum, Chainlink. The bearish sentiment has a presence on the narrative word cloud, but not as big of a narrative as the bullish sentiment. Again, that means there are some spooky instances in the market, as well as some of the altcoins. Again, whenever this altcoin narrative becomes more and more prominent, that's when cryptos such as Aerodrome Finance have a chance to grab some attention of the market. This is a social sentiment of the narratives and their presence in the crypto market, how much attentions they are garnering. Again, one of the lesser known cryptos, Hedera Hashgraph, has a decent presence over here on the narrative cloud. Cardano, Solana, you get the idea. Again, some of the other non-crypto related narratives but potentially affecting the market, such as elections, as well as again some of the crypto related regulators over here, as well as potential presidential candidates are also gaining some attention over here. In terms of the news cycle over the last 24 hours, if you want to look at each of the narrative, you can hover over them. The blue colored ones, the yellow colored ones are neutral. The green are potentially bullish narratives. The red ones are bearish narrative. Overall social sentiment score over the last 24 hours based on the news articles is around 53. That means slightly leaning bullish, but not bullish enough. Whenever this is in green territory, that's when the bullish sentiment is fairly evident in the market. Over the last 24 hours, the The risk levels have died down a little bit to about 0.18 risk. So that means the color code associated with this is at around 0.18. This is analysis of top 100 cryptos by market cap and how they are doing on their risk journey. Are they elevated like they were back in 2021 with when the color codes were again orange or red in color, or they are neutral colors or lower risk like green or blue, which is low risk, and yellow is moderate risk. We are definitely closer to this green channel again over the last you can see over the last 48 hours the risks have died down a bit now to about less than 0.2. So that's where we are in terms of the wider crypto market. If you want to know how this is calculated, considers lot of risk related factors such as volatility, beta, Sharpe ratio, and percent drawdown. And the last but not the least is this normalized risk for Bitcoin and ETH, which again provides some assistance to what the other altcoins could be doing. So this is the red is the highest risk territory and the dark green is the lowest risk territory. Right now Bitcoin is this yellow, which is the moderate risk territory based on its relationship between the 20-week moving average, whereas ETH is in the low risk territory right now between 0.2 and 0.4 risk level. And you could argue that altcoins are somewhat at a much lower risk than ETH right now or if you are more bullish on altcoins, you are arguing that altcoin risk is between Bitcoin and ETH risk, so still below 0.4. In any case, that would correspond to a low risk environment. So this is also one way to analyze potentially bottoming scenarios, like for the risk, like it started bottoming early August and also early September, as well as some of the peaking scenarios like Bitcoin had almost 0.92 risk early March of 2024. So with this, I would like to conclude the video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please subscribe and also give this video a like, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.